Hello and welcome to our Divine Light Healing Circle. Today we are doing some exercise to disassociate from fear and also to find out the truth in the sense of that the fear is not really something which belongs to our core, but most likely triggered from outside or triggered from unassociated experiences and not coming from the soul per se, but it's just part of an experience. And we are going to heal these sort of fear-related issues with the help of a guide. And we will meet that guide along the path. And then we will look at the truth and observe what is really real in us. And that will be an energetic experience. Like we always do, we are calling in the divine light. First, by bringing in gold for the frequency of the soul, and white, silver, sparkling, diamond-esque light, which has all frequencies of various dimensions. And when we let those combination of gold and white, silver, sparkling, diamond light into us from the universal oneness, into the top of our head, into every single cell of our brain, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, throat, and neck. Golden and white, silver, sparkling, diamond-esque light flows into the shoulders, arms, hands, and out of the fingertips, along the spine and muscle structure in the back, into the heart and chest opening both wide, into the solar plexus to make it more radiant, into the whole digestive system, into the hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. And further down, deep down into Mother Earth and into her core center crystals, anchoring and tying up the golden light and the white, silver, sparkling, diamond-esque light there, so that we can pull more energy in and stay nicely grounded at the same time. As the white, silver, sparkling, diamond-esque light heals our body and smoothes over energy holes, rifts, and ripples, it also flows from our heart into our aura energy field. Same does the gold. And nicely intermingled, it smoothes over energy holes, rifts, and ripples. Golden light keeps us strong, connected to our higher self and our soul self, our core self. While the white, silver, sparkling diamond light cleanses and clears and heals rifts and ripples in our system. And as we are widening ourselves a little bit further for these high frequency vibration rates, with every single breath we are getting a little bit wider as the color frequencies, the healing frequencies, the soul frequencies flow freely through us. And we are becoming a gateway of light. And as we are focusing onto the core center crystals of Mother Earth, we are observing how the energy spiral around the core center crystals. And they are spiraling outward, cleansing, clearing, and helping in vibration rate. And all the cosmic vibrations help Mother Earth and her process, cleansing, clearing, and staying true to the highest consciousness obtainable to everyone on the planet, whether it's animal, plant life, human life, or even extraterrestrial terrestrial life connected here on Earth. And as we are sensing and experience already the vibration rate change, we are calling in guiding ones, guardians, angels, and any light beings who want to be of service in this upcoming process. And as they're coming in easily and naturally, we greet the helpers to our right, and we greet the helpers to our left, the ones who stand behind us to have our back, the ones who stand in front of us as a shielding, the ones who support us from below and help us from above. And you might feel another vibration rate change, feeling a little bit lighter, feeling a little bit less dense, as the vibrations of gold and white silver sparkling diamond light continue to flow through you like a huge gateway to heavenly energy vibrations. And we're expanding our energy, our aura, into the room, and maybe even into the building, and cleansing and clearing, therefore, our surroundings. And then utilizing the golden light vibration to condense into a golden ring on the outer rim of our aura, to burn off any intrusive energies, letting nothing through which is not of the highest and positive intention, supporting our aim and going as high up as we can and doing the most good in healing as we can. And for that purpose, we are focusing first on all the people on our list, from people who are inflicted with cancer or mental difficulties, emotional difficulties, DNA difficulties, long-term COVID problems, and so many more. All the people on our list are now infused as we focus on the people on the list with rainbow shimmering light of all higher vibration rates, from white, silver sparkling diamond light to yellows, oranges, reds, blues, greens, purples, and a higher octave, from lavenders to pink roses to apricot colors to highest light greens and light blues, and all the higher octave where more white light is infused. And everyone on our list gets exactly the antidote, combined frequency of what they need in their body to overcome their diseasement. From the main beam of lights coming from the universal oneness from source, we are pulling in towards the people on our list these vibration rates. With our intent, they follow through with divine purpose of healing, flowing to and through these people to counteract this easement and bringing in ease and grace to every single one, and heightening their vibration rate to the utmost level they can maintain and obtain and receive, to counteract any disturbance, physical, mental, emotional, even spiritual disturbances, to lead them and guide them to the next vibration rate towards wholeness and oneness, towards feeling and feeling more complete, filling their bodies up and their minds up and their emotional body up with healing light. Exactly the dosage they need to go to the next level for their individual healing journey. It might look different to your inner mind's eye. Some of you might see sparkling lights falling onto the top of people's heads and permeating them with multicolored sparkles. Some of you might see little light bursts in people's bodies. Some of you might see it as a river of color flowing through and illuminating dark spots in a person. However you might see it, as you're focusing on the people on the list, the purpose is always the same. Healing and walking towards more wholeness and oneness to obtain the next level of better, higher experience. And you might also experience more light beings and guiding ones coming in now, as we also work with our spirit group, spiritual helpers and healers who voluntarily work with us to the benefit of these people on our list. So you might see an armada of light beings descending onto these individuals and surrounding them with love and light, shining bright, surrounding each and every individual on the list with almost blinding sheen of light, loosening up old patterns, old belief structures, which led to dis-easement, frustrations, and turbulations in their individual lives. And as we are now opened the gateway because of our intentions to benefit those people, we can now withdraw our focus there, knowing that they are in good hands as the guiding ones and volunteer helpers of spirit world take over. So we come back to our own body. And you might have felt already a little bit lighter in this process, as so much energy floods to you and through your third eye, and through your crown, as you're focusing the light beams to the people on the list, and now focusing the light beam on our own or onto your own soul strand. The soul strand which always connects you all the way back home where you came from. Source, the ultimate oneness, the ultimate beginning and the ultimate end of all things. as we are now gently or uplifted out of our body, we're getting lighter and lighter. And our focus is going up high out of our body into the skies, ethers. And whenever you're doing this guided meditation, whether it's night or day, you now will start seeing the earth from above. And you will see the light which comes from the ground to the surface, sent through the crystalline lines from the anchoring energies. We anchored the light in Mother Earth's crystals, and from there it is guided to all the various spots on the planet Earth where they are needed. And little fountain-like energy flows bubble up everywhere on the planet, whether it's in war zones or other zones of need where Earth has been disrupted in its own natural energy flow and needs bridging and healing. So you might see flicker of lights everywhere on this planet Earth, as if you were flying over the Earth by night and seeing the lights of cities. Only this is the light anchored in the core center crystal of Mother Earth, and then guided through the crystalline grids to the spots where it's needed most, as Mother Earth knows exactly where it aches and pains her. So this is a healing process also for Mother Earth at this moment in time. And our bodies down there keep to be the opening gateway. And our intent is still there, healing Mother Earth as well, while our individual mind now travels up the strand, the soul strand, towards oneness. And we are going up the gold, white, silver, sparkling light strand. But this time with our consciousness, we are doing a detour and flying towards the moon, representation of our emotional body, connecting to our water body, emotional body. And as we are directing towards the moon, our flight, we are flying through this energy of the moon and going towards our meeting place. You might not need to know exactly where it is, but your guiding helpers to your right and left will lead you to that exact spot. And that exact spot today is the spot where you will overcome your fears and where you will see truth. And in case you do not want to go through your water element or through the moon for that, it is okay too. You will be guided today to that place in time and space. We need to observe truth. Truth where fears, whatever they might be, stemmed from. Whatever fears are plaguing you, or whatever fears might plague you even in the future, whatever fears might have plagued you in other lifetimes, you will experience those as an empty shell, an empty storyline, a story interwoven around you for an artificial experience. But as you can already sense as you're going further and higher up in your vibration rate, further higher up towards your true self, that there's a wish to leave all these weavings of untruths, of artificial fears behind. So some of you might not even feel the need to look at your fears anymore and just stripe them off like an old cloth, an old dilapidated cloth, like a beggar's cloth. And you might already, through the many meditations we did, experience yourself with this glorious being, this core being of soul, this glistening, sparkling, tremendously wide and aware beingness without limitations. And you might bathe in this sensation of connectivity to all there is and enjoy this process of connectivity to your highest high as you can go at this body and time in this spirit body. But for some of you, you might have some images about some fears, whatever it might be. Look at it like a story, like a movie. Look at those fears and see what it is. Just a storyline. Realize that it's not really attached to you, but it tries to entangle you, tries to engage you, tries to weave into your energy body, tries to bring darker tendrils into your energy system and plug in to create self-fulfilling prophecies of fearful experiences. And you have the right to say no. Some of you might fear a guiding one, feel a guiding one's hand, feel a guiding one's presence close to you at this moment in time. And this guiding one will do something to your energy field where fear cannot take hold in you anymore. It might touch you and your energy body at certain energy centers in your spirit body to cleanse those associated energies and holes where fear can creep in. It might wipe away like an old dusty spiderweb the entanglements from other lifetimes which still create fears in you. Just like that, like an old spiderweb, blowing it off, blowing it away, wiping it off, that just the sparkling you remains. Or you might feel a hand or energy flow going through your energy body, somewhere in your ankles or knees, or anywhere in your energy spirit form, your heart, your head, your neck, wherever it is, energetically attached. And you might feel warmth there now, transmuting and transforming any kind of access point where fear tries to creep in. And you will have a sense of feeling lighter and lighter, loosening any energies which had put a clamp on you, hooks in you, and detangle yourself from those with ease. Nothing can hold you back. Nothing can take the birthright away from you, that you are limitless soul. Yes, having a journey and having an experience, but you are not the experience, but you are eternal soul, limitless, always connected to source. Back on your journey home. Most of you are done with these many lifetimes and are straightforward, looking forward to being back home in the ocean of source, in the ocean of all there is. The only momentum is forward, like the river cannot flow backwards, its stony path on its way to the ocean. And all the fears of the river, what might happen once the river flows back into the ocean, can subside as the river realizes all path leads back to source and leads back to the ocean of love. And there is no loss, there is only gain. Gain of more awareness, gain of more love, gain of more light, gain of more energy flow, gain of all the consciousness of the many myriads of experience of the myriads of souls through their myriads of adventures, all collected by source. And the individual fears and worries become so small and so insignificant and are just simply overridden by the experience of eternal love, which is the eternal truth. So you might feel, sense, and experience at this particular moment what it means to be in your eternal truth, what it means to be in your eternal self, what it means to be part of the eternal source energy, that which you are always connected to. And you might even leave your guiding ones and guardians behind and go a little bit further inward and upward. And instead of feeling more lonely, you will feel even more connected to all there is. You might see, feel, sense so many light beings of different vibration rates with so much information. And we ask you now to absorb as much information you can harness, which might be of importance to bring down back onto your earthly self, onto your earthly storyline. Wisdoms and endless truths helping you to become the best teacher, the best practitioner, the best human you can be on earth, to become an acupuncture point of light wherever you are, just being your radiance, not even doing anything particular, just being you, connected to Source, being a lifeline of vibration rate for others, just being your authentic, truthful, core center self. And for that purpose, make yourself one more time a little bit wider in spirit. Put your antennas out really wide, and your consciousness becomes like a huge net or a huge web where all the vibration rates of wisdom and knowledge will be captured for you to bring back down later. And maybe it is important for the one or the other of you to have a particular conversation with one of your spirit teachers, with one of your higher vibration rates, your highest self, not the higher self of this particular lifetime, but the highest high of self you can obtain. And it might give you information for your particular lifeline, for your particular timeline, which is important right now. It might obtain to your worries down there, your wishes down there, your perceptions down there. Whatever it is, you will get very important information now. So we leave you for a minute. See what you see, feel what you feel, and know what you need to know, and absorb what you need to absorb of wisdom now. That said, let us become the vessel through which the will of Source be done. Let us become the energy well and instrument for the will of the highest high. Let the will of the highest high override the little ego will. We open ourselves to the guidance of the highest power that be, for our best path of purpose, as well as our private path of everyday life. And as the energy floods through you, every fiber of your existence is permeated with that light of the central sun, of the central source. And slowly now, your vibration rate is folded back down to a lower one so that we can descend fully back into our body, easily and gently, from the state of the unfolded flower of life, from the unfolded flower of light. You bring your aspects of unfoldment back together as you slowly descend for the focus to conjoin your body back. So gently and easily, you will slide back towards the way you came, the way you were guided. Some of you might feel resistance to go back to your physical form, to go back to your little body, to go back to your everyday life. However, that is a necessity and a commitment you made long ago. So allow yourself to be pushed back gently into your physical form, which feels so small, and your spirit body feels so wide that you might wonder whether it really fits back into your body. But see it as a light in a lantern. The light can shine through the lantern and illuminate all the areas around. And so the light you're taking with you will ignite in your body to shine through you and illuminate the areas around you, simply by being that light, love. And you might feel at this moment again a little bit more folding your energy up to streamline yourself back to your body, coming further down and deeper down into the three-dimensional body self. We can feel resistance to go back, but you made this commitment. Fear not, as you have tasted the ocean of limitless energy, limitless connection. You will never lose this connection. You will always have this connection, illuminating your day-to-day life. And should any kind of fear or worry try to get a hold of you, just put your light switch on higher. Just put your flame on higher. Just remember this particular moment in time and space where you were so connected in the flow of love and light of Source, where the higher will prevails and the little will of ego has no count. So gently focus back onto your physical form. If it helps, focus on your feet. Focus on your lower legs, upper legs. Focus on your lower body, upper body, arms, and click back in with your third eye, where the seat of the soul resides. Integrate your energy, your expanded energy form in its many layers with your auric energy field. Align and integrate, and focus back also through your feet towards the core center crystals of Mother Earth, to be grounded so that you can stay open while being well grounded. Be a tree with grounded roots deep into the earth. And your crown of your life's tree can be high in the skies. Let your tree of life be strong, unwaveringly strong, in the flow of life force. And from here on out, all fears, worries, or the little will of men will be detected and disassociated from, and the divine will take over as you observe how the worries will just fall off, fears will just fall off, and you trust eternally in the divine guidance, as the divine in you and me will lead us to the right things at the right time. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know who I serve. With that said, we bring our energy completely back into the physical, folding our energy wings back into the physical form, but energetically staying expanded. And in this mode, we are thanking one more time all the ones who are guiding us through this inner journey, all guiding ones and guardians, angelic beings, higher self, highest high, connectivity assistance. And we are sending one more time much love and light to every single one on our list who thought that the diseasement journey is part of their experience need. May they be blessed with the path leading to the divine understanding, the bigger picture, and the divine design. And whenever you're ready, and only when you're ready, you might open your eyes. See you next time.